if you look at the box score, you'd see the disparity in the fourth quarter of 20 points to 10. Do you put the loss down to that specific period of time, or was it effort across the four quarters that you can point to?
Well, first of all, congratulations to them. They played fantastic. It was a classic, to me, this kind of NBL game that's just a grinder and, gets down to the last 2 or 3 minutes. And, I think they're one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league personally, just because they have size, athletic ability, and they're tough to handle. And I just thought they played very well. And, the ball got quite stagnant for us in the fourth quarter just in general. And we didn't make any shots, and we weren't able to contain them very much there in the last 2 or 3 minutes. So credit to them. And like I said, I thought our guys, fought extremely hard, and we weren't smart here and there at times, but we had opportunities, and they were just better than us, really.
The last home game against New Zealand, there were a lot of fouls in the first quarter, and today was similar. Is there any adjustment that you can point to that you need to make to avoid those foul mistakes early on in the game?
Not really. I mean, we discussed it quite a bit. Obviously, we only gave up 4 fouls in the second half, but 18 put us on our back foot in the first half. But we talk about it constantly about that as one of our things that we circle every day in practice. We talk about it, and before going into games, about our discipline defensively. And I'm sure they were walking to the line quite a bit, and it is what it is. And it's something that we need to obviously take heed in. But I don't think necessarily that was the end-all, be-all. It was just more, I thought they just played much better than us in the fourth quarter, too.
And you've just come from a period where you've had about a week between games, most weeks, and you're about to go into a really concentrated part of the schedule. How does that change the ability of you and the team to prepare?
It doesn't really. We're just trying to navigate the hard. Like I've said all along during the course of the season, the teams are going to be able to navigate tough times or go through struggles or, bouncing around, travel, or whatever it may be. And it's Christmas time, and there's a lot of games coming, and whatever team's able to do that's going to, have a chance to get into the playoffs. And if you're not, you're going to look from the outside in, and it is what it is. But the games will come fast and furious. There's no easy games on the schedule, and playing away or home, it seems so far in this league for the most part, nothing's very sacred. So you just go into every game trying to play as hard as you can and see what happens.
And Jarrad, you've been in this league for a long time and obviously played around Christmas that whole time. There have been some comments this week around the Christmas Day game and the ability of people to spend time with their families. How do you juggle, I guess, being able to play with the schedule around Christmas time?
Well, I guess it's just one of those things. We play over that Christmas period over the summer, so, it's on the schedule from when the schedule comes out, so you can kind of manage it that way. And like Coach said, the teams that manage that the best are going to come out of this period on top. So, just something we got to look to do ourselves, and hopefully we can go back on a little bit of a run here.
Chris, go ahead.
A couple of quick ones. Scott, with what Keanu Pinder did tonight, when you look back on it, you probably have to watch the tape back, but do you think there was much you could have done? Or when a guy's playing like that with such energy and delivering what he was doing, you just have to tip your hat to him?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a bonus when you have a local player that's playing at the MVP level of the league. I mean, it's just a bonus. You have 3 imports that you hope are, more of your focal point, and then anytime you have locals that are playing great is a bonus. But when you have one that's playing at that kind of level, it just boosts your team, and he's grown quite a bit in the last year or two. I didn't really mind, to be very honest with you, him getting the 34. They're twos for the most part. The one that breaks the back he hits the 3 at the top of the key there, and that one was more devastating to me than anything else. And twos are twos, and I can live with some of that. And we had some chances where we could have probably trapped them here and there and missed some opportunities to do that. But irregardless, he's playing at obviously a great level and great energy and a great athlete. And like I said, if he's playing at that level, at an MVP level, any team, when Cooks is at that level or Mitch Creek's at that level, just boost their whole team to have that extra kind of guy. So great credit to him and his work and finding this team that he's with right now, I think fits his style too. So it's really good to watch him play. He's exciting to watch.
Well, you see, you've been such a good fourth quarter team, and we've seen what you've been able to do to other teams in fourth quarters with the games on the line. When another team does it to you, like Cairns did tonight, can you actually learn a fair bit from it to take forward?
Yeah, I mean, like Coach said, I think we got out-executed on both ends. They switched it up a little bit down the stretch and the ball got very stagnant. I guess you could say we had some looks that didn't go in, and they came down the other end, and they ran the ball, and they scored out of their on balls, they scored out of their kickouts, and they made more plays than we did. We were right there, 2, 4, 6 points down the stretch, and they kept making shots, and we didn't.
About 48 hours you'll be playing Adelaide. It's potentially a new look Adelaide team, given potentially a new import coming in, and we'll learn a lot more about them probably right now while they're playing. But Weeksy, what are your thoughts on taking them on now on Monday?
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously a very talented team. Again, they got some athletes, so a little bit of similarities between them and Cairns. But we're going to go in, we're going to do some work, watch the tape, and come up with a game plan and try and execute.
Thanks, guys.
Stephen?
Hey Scott, just a quick one. Jack McVeigh's stroke was on for much of the night, but he sat out the second quarter and a fair bit of the first quarter. Was that just the foul situation he was in, or was it just you liked the look of what was going on in the second term with the 5 that were out there?
It was just fouls. If he picks his third up, we're actually semi in control of the game for the most part. We're up or down a few points or here, and it wasn't desperation time, I thought, and I thought it would be better to have him be able to play free in the second half with not worrying about fouls. And you just never know what they're going to call, a ticky-tack foul here or there, and he gets his third, and now he's on his back foot to start the third period or something. So we navigated it without him, and we're solid enough to take the lead, I think, at halftime by a few points, and that was really mostly my thinking in that situation.
Thanks, makes sense. Thanks, guys.
Yep.